From its inception, video games have predominantly been geared towards male audiences, and women-only spaces have been exceedingly rare. However, one genre in particular was created specifically for women, and is one that might not be well known outside of a few spheres. OTOME. The OTOME genre originates from Japan, stemming from the meaning maiden. Games of this genre are typically dating simulators or romance story-based, featuring female playable characters and a supporting cast of male love interests. Notable examples of these games include Mystic Messenger and Amnesia. For many years, the otome genre has been static, following the status quo and never really changing up too much. However, in January 2024, the world's first 3D otome game called Love in Deepspace was released by Infold Games and had a ripple effect on the genre and industry at large. This critique explores the game after its one-year anniversary, exploring its impact, appeal, and why it has seemingly revolutionized the genre. Set in a distant futuristic version of Earth, Love in Deepspace is centered around the female playable character, a deep space hunter working for an organization that hunts wanderers, creatures from space rifts who have wreaked havoc and were responsible for the death of her family. The player can change their character's name, voice, and appearance. The player encounters various characters, including 5 male love interests, and undergoes trials and challenges while uncovering the truth behind her identity. Undoing gender is a term coined by Judith Butler, revolving around the need to defy gender norms and the ideas placed on gender in society. Undoing gender involves challenging society's expectations. The player character is a deep space hunter. She has a physically demanding job, meaning she is perfectly capable of defending herself. Through the main story, it is discovered she has lived alone for a while, was orphaned at a young age, and has otherwise learned to get by on her own. In most otome games, the player character is a fish out of water and is naive, unsure of herself, and is just trying to get by in a new situation, usually presenting opportunities for the male love interest to swoop in and rescue her. However, in Love in Deepspace, this character can handle herself and says so many times. Furthermore, she has a bold and confident personality, unafraid to act like a glutton around men. She speaks her mind, strikes first, and doesn't let people push her around.
You... move!
You!
Ow, whoa, 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 let go! Let go of me!
This is a subtle subversion of gendered expectations, but a massive one considering how it goes against the norms of the otome genre. This main character can hold her own, has many ambitious and talented female coworkers, and is never really made to feel like she is the odd one out. Based on Yunting Ni's essay about Chinese otome games, women nowadays are seeking out spaces where they can freely express themselves without the need to conform to implicit norms. Undoing gender is about removing the ideas of femininity and masculinity and living without these structured two-way terms. One of Love in Deepspace's largest draws are their features. Very recently, they announced they were adding a period tracker to the game, which attracted tons of controversy online. The game is doing something that has never been done before, making a safe space for women. This game focuses on providing features that women might actually want. For instance, this article was added along with the period tracker. Other minor features include the ability to work out and study alongside the male leads, vent to them, and set reminders for upcoming tasks and events. These are not typical features of otome games, and Love in Deepspace's constant commitment to changing the game is what is changing the genre as we know it. When speaking about otome games, it would be wrong of me to not highlight the romanceable male leads. Love in Deepspace has an interesting way of enriching its narrative using mechanics. These include short stories that delve into the characters' personalities, ASMR-only stories to integrate sensory immersion.
You left this here last time. Ginger and brown sugar. The temperature should be good now. Oh, it's still hot.
3D interactive cutscenes, and a unique past lives lore to add depth to the main character's connection with the love interest.
I've played enough of your little games.
You forget yourself, testing the limits of my benevolence. An honest death is not a suitable punishment for every pretender.
To quote this case study article about LATs, this in-depth character-building strategy greatly enhances the story and emotional investment of the game, enabling players to experience richer emotional fluctuations and character development. By expanding beyond linear storytelling and offering unique ways to meet and connect with the male love interest, Infold Games has managed to attract more than 14 million players, including a massive fandom in North America, where Otome games in general are not usually popular. It remains one of the most downloaded romance mobile games to date. Through innovative and constantly evolving tactics, Infold Games has managed to shift the goalposts of Otome games, contributing to its development. Ever since the game's release in January 2024, Love in Deepspace has catered to the female audience, giving female players features they actually want and providing a safe space, making it revolutionary in the gaming industry.
An opponent who only knows how to attack often leaves their weak points exposed when attacking. Seize your opportunities. You can't win if you can only defend. In a real battle, you must seize more than one opportunity. Did you actually see an opening, or were you attacking aimlessly? Your reflexes are okay. Let's see how hard you can hit.